start with and talk about concept plans. These are Crace concept plan, Barr concept plan, and the Crace one, and there are a number of others also. All of these have, I guess you could say, what's the best way to show this, indicative road layouts, but these indicative road layouts are tended to be pretty close to what ends up in them. I'm concerned that if we proceed with these concept plans that have been around for a few years and pay scant regard to solar orientation of blocks, that we are going to have a whole ton of houses being built over the next decade that are extremely expensive for people to make energy efficient because blocks don't lend themselves to passive solar orientation. And I can show you the mere dozen or so words to do with block orientation in some of them, but this one in Crace, to achieve good solar orientation of blocks, the roads should run from, blocks should be oriented north, south, east, west. Alright? And it says the roads should basically run from north, south to east, west, or northeast to southwest. And it's like, it's just the absolute diametric opposite of everything that I understand about solar orientation. And the core, if you actually have a look at the core road layouts, you can see that virtually all of them are running on significant angles to the cardinal points of the compass. I'm not expecting you to be able to make any commitments or anything, but I'll just say now that I would ask you to have a look at the concept plans that are already there. Please weigh in if you feel free, but you know it's my hobby horse now. To see whether they need to be, I'll be antagonistic with my wording, brought into the 21st century before they actually get built. Is that
well, I'll just respond very quickly to say that some of these issues have been raised with me. I had a meeting with Derek Wrigley, who has brought some profile to this issue.
Embarrassed some of our houses on national TV.
Yes, on state line. I had a very constructive meeting with Derek, and we're looking to hold an industry forum early in the new year to get organisations like the Housing Industry Association, the NBA on board. The NBA are very keen. They have a panel of what they call their green builders who are looking at just these sorts of issues. So we're progressing that work. Now we'll be able to give you just come back from the climate conference, so we'll be able to give you a little bit more.
That way looking so thin.
A little bit of insight into some of the thinking there. But yes, this is important, and we do need to, as a principle, achieve much better solar orientation in our state design. So
well, we've had numerous conversations about this, and you know, my passion's the same as yours. Many of those concept plans are a generation old now, and we would ideally, through the new territory plan process, want to make changes to those. Now, we're not able to do that at the moment. In the case of Barr, which is the subject of estate development plan submissions from the LEA as we speak, we're already asking them to reconsider the design of east-west orientated blocks, particularly on the smaller blocks, the 250 to 500 blocks, where with smaller setbacks, side setbacks, of course, there's little opportunity for natural daylight and solar orientation to occur. So we're seeking that to be addressed, but more broadly, both the next generation of concept plans and therefore the estate development plans have to achieve higher standards. We're rewriting the subdivision code as our highest priority policy setting, which then in turn informs the development of the concept plans. And when we have the opportunity, we will address any deficiencies in those concept plans. There's some modelling exercises that we're doing with the CSIRO, Australian Greenhouse Office, we're working with Victoria and South Australia, who've all got similar types of problems. We're obviously doing the CSIRO project down at Eastlake, which is intended to give us a development assessment tool with a series of metrics that actually gives us the evaluation criteria to determine what is a solar efficient design subdivision. Now, there are tools out there now, but none of them have been proven to demonstrate with a high degree of rigour that you achieve these sorts of levels that you want. So I think it's an evolving science. Much of it's intuitive because you can sit there and say, well, you know what you think needs to happen. But even with some of the private sector developments that are coming on stream, we're still having to educate them about who.
As we put out in submissions for the initial draft territory plan, I think that the tool you can use is to talk to those businesses in the language that they understand, dollars, by making star ratings on the land, mandatory declaration at the point of sale, at the point of trying to sell, then there's a higher yield for better oriented plots of land.
Yeah, the deficiency we all have nationally is we don't have a star rating tool equivalent to 5-star for houses or green star for commercial buildings, and that's what we're working on as part of the national scheme. And then governments can determine to regulate for a particular standard. My preference is for performance measures, not for the rating, not for a star rating. So you've got a sustainability tool that the practitioner uses to demonstrate to the assessment officer that you can achieve performance measures. So for an estate, we say minimum 85% of lots must have solar orientation to enable houses to achieve X amount of solar access during the day, and a range of other thermal measures. They're the performance measures, so that the end product is a house that's reduced its carbon emissions by 60% or whatever. You've got a rating tool, a credible rating tool off to the side that we can all use to demonstrate that you can achieve those performance measures.
The concern I have, I guess, with that is that I suppose a star rating is almost self-regulating, self-perpetuating, and Canberra got a reputation as being a leader in the nation when it mandated star rating declarations on sale of land. And you could set that same sort of pace for the nation by putting it onto land as opposed to houses.
You're actually talking about, we're talking two different things. You're talking about the energy efficiency rating at point of sale. So you're saying the equivalent of what the ACT mandates for a house, we do for a subdivision.
For the subdivision, because you currently say that everything, that 75% have to meet this criteria. I don't think 75% is high enough. I don't think the criteria is high enough. But by actually taking that star rating and putting it up front there, so when the LDA at the sales office says these are all the lots we've got for sale, every one of them has to have a star rating on there, so you can go. So then the people ask the question, why is that more than that with its star rating? And they have to turn around and explain how you sell the sizzle.
You can do that with what I'm talking about. But right now we don't have a rating tool equivalent to Accurate Matters, which actually delivers the energy efficiency rating standard. We don't have that tool for subdivisions. No one has it.
Right. Thank you. Let's try to quickly rip through a couple of things. What's the potential for getting budget allocation for the alternative entrance program?
Had a very productive meeting with Paul Brown and a couple of representatives from the river. I went to visit the school month before last, and a couple of weeks later we pulled together all the relevant agencies, and I would say it was a very good chance. Certainly had my support, and certainly supported one of those things. So there's a application, I understand, to be lodged.